A young child's experience with engineering concepts has several steps: defining the initial project or idea, choosing appropriate materials, building what they've designed, and documenting the design they've created. Let's take a look at how educators can utilize early childhood spaces and materials to support children through the full engineering design process. The engineering design process begins with an idea. This idea may be a specific problem to solve, or an initial thought about building or creating something. To guide children as they create or build their idea, it's beneficial to help them make a plan. You may choose to verbally discuss a plan, but having children create a physical plan will provide them with a document of their engineering design that they can reference as they build. A writing center or art area is a good place for these plans to be made. You might also keep clipboards with paper and pencils available throughout the classroom, so there's always one on hand if a spontaneous engineering design opportunity arises. After a plan is finished, assist young children in choosing the best material for their creation. Choice of materials will affect both how the engineering design can be made and its level of difficulty. For example, if children want to build a bridge, multiple materials could be used: unit blocks, magnetic tiles, or open-ended creative materials such as popsicle sticks, clay, or wire. Unit blocks and magnetic tiles have specific dimensions and are intended for building, but unit blocks are much easier to stack and move. Magnetic tiles require children to work with the magnetism of the tiles to hold their bridge together, and a child may have to overcome some structural issues that arise as they build. Popsicle sticks and clay give children more flexibility in the dimensions and parameters of their design than blocks or tiles, but may be harder to work with. Considering the affordances and limitations of different engineering materials is an important step. Materials that are too difficult to work with may deter children from engineering activities, while materials that are too easy for a child may not adequately challenge them. A child's ability to attend to an activity is another factor. A younger child who engages in activities for up to 5 minutes before switching their attention to something else likely should choose unit blocks, as a bridge can be made relatively quickly. Children that can attend to activities for longer periods of time might also choose unit blocks, but may be challenged further by Legos, magnetic tiles, or more free-form creative materials. Finally, after children engage in the design process, consider how you can display their engineered designs throughout the classroom. Again, materials will determine how you are able to do this. If children plan, design, and create a unit block bridge that spans the entire length of the block area, it is probably not feasible to display the actual creation within your classroom. Instead, document the building process and the final creation with photos, and then display these photos within the classroom or on a display board. If children create a similar bridge design on a smaller scale, using Legos or creative materials, then you could keep the structure intact and display the design on a shelf, table, or other area where children can save their creations. Using photos to document the building process of these smaller scale creations is still recommended. Being intentional about the materials, spaces, and documentation process of engineering activities will support the success of children's engagement with engineering concepts and the ongoing designs and building that occur within your classroom. Would you like to explore engineering further? Check out the Engineering Explorers website for videos, lesson plans, and blog posts all about engineering in early childhood learning. Or visit our companion website, Early Science Matters, for more science and engineering resources, including a professional development module focused on engineering in early childhood.